To whatever degree that I'm frazzled and have trouble making it through this video, please understand that I was up in the middle of the night watching and monitoring F-15s flying overhead, flying south back to their base in Saudi, and then their replacements flying north. So it's safe to say I've not had a lot of sleep. Um, the President of the United States has asked for the unconditional surrender of Iran. Mr. President, I am a student of history. The last country to do an unconditional surrender was the country of Japan, and they unconditionally surrendered on the battleship Missouri. Since then, no country has given the United States an unconditional surrender. So I am an American waving the white flag. I unconditionally surrender to you, sir. I don't know what more you want. Today, I want you to listen to Sheikh Habtoor. I had the opportunity of meeting the Sheikh once about 15 years ago. He's an incredible human being. He also happens to be a billionaire. Not all billionaires are pricks. Are you listening, Elon? Not all billionaires are bad. There are some billionaires who are actually good people. Sheikh Habtoor is one of those. So he posted a very long post on X that has been translated by Google, and then I have edited down for brevity. Anyhow, because I don't think you want to listen to 10 minutes. I think I can get it done in 4. Um, my face is on the wall at Benton Community High School for original oratory and expository address. What that means in simple English is the fact that I am really, really good when it comes to writing a speech for myself or giving a speech on my behalf, whatever. Reading somebody else's words, well, you're about to judge whether or not I'm good at that. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you, as soon as I figure out how to share, your share.
Okay, I found this on the web for the.
These are the words of Sheikh Habtoor. Come on. Who gave you the authority to drag our region into a war with Iran? On what basis did you make this dangerous decision? Did you calculate the collateral damage before pulling the trigger? And did you consider that the first casualties would be the countries of the region itself? The peoples of this region have the right to ask, was this your decision alone, or did it come as a result of Netanyahu and his government? The answer, of course, is that this conflict only serves Israel's interest. They have long wanted this war with Iran, and Marco Rubio admitted that the Trump administration attacked because they thought Israel was going to attack, and they were worried about retaliation against American forces. You have placed the countries of the GCC, Gulf Cooperation Council. Basically, it's the Arab countries of the Gulf. Anyhow, let that go, Steve. And Arab countries at the heart of the danger they did not choose. Thank God we are strong and capable of defending ourselves, and we have armies and defenses to protect our homelands. But the question remains, who gave you the permission to turn our region into a battlefield? Before the ink is dried on the board of peace that you announced in the name of peace and stability, we find ourselves in a military escalation that endangers the entire region. Most of the funding proposed for those initiatives came from Gulf countries. These countries have a right to ask, where did this money go? And are we funding peace initiatives, or are we funding a war that exposes us to danger? More dangerous than that? Your decision does not threaten only the people of this region. It threatens the people of America, for whom you promised peace and prosperity. Here, they, and by this he means Americans,
I'm having trouble with connection. Please try again later.
here, Americans are finding themselves in a war, costing $45 to $60 billion in direct military operations and could reach $210 billion of economic impact and indirect losses if this conflict continues for 4 to 5 weeks. Not to mention the sacrifice of Americans, for which they had, and this is where Google Translate failed. It has something about camel and she camel, and anyhow, the one Arab I actually ran this by, he's like, I don't even know what that was supposed to mean. So let that go. Um, you have even broken your promise not to get involved in wars and to focus only on America and put it at the top of your priorities. Yet, you ordered the foreign military interventions during your second term in 7 countries: Somalia, Iraq, Syria, Iran, and Venezuela. You've directed more than 658 airstrikes in your first year in office, which equals the total number of strikes in Biden's entire term in office. I'm now paraphrasing because this is long. I'm paraphrasing. Your Excellency, Mr. President, your approval ratings have declined by 9% in the first 400 days in office. Your poll numbers say something very clear. Even within the United States, there is growing concern about being dragged into a new war and about exposing the lives of Americans, their economy, and their future to unnecessary risks. We're now on the last paragraph, and I hope you agree. It's fantastic. True leadership is not measured by war decisions, but by wisdom, respect for others, and pushing for achieving peace. And if these initiatives are being launched in the name of peace, then we have the right to demand full transparency and full accountability. Your Excellency, Jacob Tour, you've spoken truth to power that so far in the United States, we've not seen a single Republican step up to do what you've already done here. So, as an American, all I can tell you is that thank you. And also, as an American, I thank you because the president does not care about me. His people keep going out and talking about how, oh, we have the planes in the region taking people, Robert Kraft has even sent the Patriots jet to come pick people up. I personally do not know a single person who's been able to make it on one of those flights. And, Mr. President, your minions attack and mock our fellow Americans who are trying to do the best thing they can for their families. And yet, when they post about the trouble they're having not being able to get a hold of your State Department, of which, hi, I am one, not able to get a hold of the State Department, that Caroline promised several days ago, it's easy to get a hold of. I'm allowed one fuck you. Fuck you. Anyhow, Mr. President, you will not listen to me. But I know you've met Sheikh Abtor, and I'll let him speak for me. If you need the unconditional surrender that I can give, you have it.